money. These are the two crimes. These are the two crimes that Abuebe committed. And that was why iyabo made that allegation against Abuebe. I've mentioned it before. Iyabo is a blackmailer. That's what she does under the gist lover.
No free souls go only bread and others.
Who the real father of Liam is. Abuebe was not the one that recorded that phone call. Somebody else recorded it. But it was a three-way call between Wummi, Ayat, and Abuebe. And in that audio, it was echoed clearly that Wummi confessed to Abuebe who the father of Liam is. Underline. That actually can be interpreted to the fact that Mohbad was never the father of Liam. And that was a long time ago. Even before the recent confessions came out that further corroborates that fact. That Liam did not have the blood of Mohbad, no matter how small. Even if it is 0.0001 mil in his veins. No blood of Mohbad flows through his vein. Liam did not have it. So when that thing leaked out, you and I will recall, that was when Abuebe started having issues concerning land with Lagos State government, perhaps with federal government in Lagos State. Because that audio was the first eye-opener concerning the real father of Liam, telling us that Liam is not a descendant of Mohbad. And it pained them. However, they attack Abuebe through the legal tussle concerning lands and all that in order to silence him, telling him not to go further in divulging the secret about the real father of Liam. Who Wummi Adebanjo confessed to Abuebe during that phone call. Secondly, I got to know that there has been strong battle concerning Mohbad's house. Wummi Adebanjo and iyabo, they have been involved in a long battle concerning selling of that house. They wanted to sell it at all costs. Don't forget, Mohbad made a video where he was talking to Belasmuda. And in that video, Belasmuda was referring to Mohbad as the latest landlord. And Mohbad was working majestically. Mohbad was working successfully as the landlord in Lekki. And Belasmuda was celebrating with him. That confirmed the fact that that house that Mohbad was staying was bought by Mohbad and not rented as Wummi Adebanjo wanted us to believe. Don't forget that shortly after that video came to the social media, Iyabo came out. Iyabo was saying, no, Mohbad did not buy that house. Mohbad rented the house. It was a brother of my friend that even rented it out to Mohbad. No, he did not buy the house. He rented it. I got to know that this was the moment when these unscrupulous bloodsuckers, killers, they were on Abuebe's neck to release the documents of the house to them in order to sell it. That was why they moved all the properties from that house, claiming that they could not be able to pay for the rent or to pay the mortgage of the house. That was why they now said, no. They could not pay. So that's why they were backing out, because they didn't have money to pay. It was a lie. They wanted to sell that house because they knew that that was the crime scene. And they were aware that the longer they leave that house empty, one that may have the necessary equipment and the technique to do investigation in that house. So they were in a hurry to sell it and collect the money and share it between themselves. Just like the way they share GoFundMe that was raised for the arm. However, according to the source, they said Abu Ebe refused to play their game. He refused to dance to their tune. He refused to give them the house documents. And that has actually made that house to remain the way it is today. Just like the way it was when he beat the house. That house, Mohbad house, is still unsold till today. Because Mrs. Adebanjo and Iyabo did not have access to the document to dispose the house and sell it in order to share the money. These are the two crimes. These are the two crimes that Abu Ebe committed. And that was why Iyabo made that allegation against Abu Ebe. I've mentioned it before. Iyabo is a blackmailer. That's what she does under the gist lover. She blackmails people and she collects money in Bitcoin. That's what they do, so that the money will not be traceable. She is a very serious fraudster, blackmailer, and that's what she does for a living. She has nothing that gives you money except doing that and supplying these useless politicians with ladies that have got no future and distorted past. That's what Iyabo does for a living. So it is the battle to sell Mohbad house that has caused serious rift between Abu Ebe and Iyabo and Wummi, and that is why up to today they are unable to sell Mohbad house because they don't have the right document to do so, and Abu Ebe is not ready to shift the ground for them to do so, because Abu Ebe knows that it is only a matter of time before touch is applied to the issue of Mohbad properties. And I love something that VDM said. VDM said, all of you that you have collected money from immunization, what did he say? He said, you people should be keeping it. And that is the truth. Every penny you guys have made for immunization, Darosha, DJ Bami, Umisi Tadebanjo, Iyabo, all of you will be held accountable for every penny and kobo. You cannot escape it. Every penny that you have made for immunization since Mohbad's death, since Umisi Tadebanjo killed Mohbad, you are going to account for it. Every penny will be recovered. Every penny will be recovered. Yes. Adìẹ Ranani kì í ṣe ohun àjẹgbé. You guys cannot escape it. Everything will be recovered. The same way we are doing justice for who killed Mohbad, that's the same way we are going to do justice for Mohbad properties and earnings after we sort out the issue of who killed him. Yeah. The same tenacity, the same energy. And that's why I always tell people that it's going to be a long battle. Adìẹ ti balẹ̀ òkun, ara ọ̀rọ̀ òkun, ara ọ̀rọ̀ adìẹ ni. Ẹni gbégi léra, ẹni tó gbégi léra, okùnrin tó bá gbèdé. Ẹni tó gbé kàkàkí ọba, okùnrin tó ti máa fọ́n ni. Ẹni tó kó ìjà lọ sínú pátá, okùnrin tó máa rìn dé pẹ̀lú ìjà lọ nínú pátá ẹ̀ títí òní ta. Ẹni tó pa Mohbad, ó máa jẹ ìyà láyé, á tún jẹ ìyà lọ́run. Kò sí ìsinmi fún gbogbo yín. Everything about Mohbad will be accounted for, including his life and his properties. Anybody that spend one kobo, you will pay for it dearly. That's not taking that person will pay with his life or her life. Mohbad properties will be accounted for in whatever ramifications. borrowing it. Darosha, I hope you can hear me. You guys are borrowing Mohbad's money. You are going to pay it back dearly. That is sacrosanct. You cannot cheat Mohbad's spirit. Those that are not entitled to his properties will never have his properties for free. Everything will be torchlighted. Everything will be checked. Everything will be appropriated. Everything will be juxtaposed. Everything will be scrutinized. Everything about Mohbad will be dealt with accordingly. We are going to cross the T and we are going to cross all the highs in every case concerning this Mohbad. The property is as important as the killer case. And we are going to approach it with necessary vigor and energy. So no rest for the killer of Mohbad. Because even his properties, you will not get it. Even his money, you will refund it to the last couple. So there's no rest for you. Everything you have planned in the beginning has become exercise in futility. Firstly, a bastard will not be allowed to inherit Mohbad's property. Secondly, the killer of Mohbad will not be allowed to live a peaceful life. That is it. God bless you, General Blood of Jesus. God bless you, all the panelists. God bless you, those on the comment section.
Mute Mikey now. Mute. Host.
Okay. Okay. Bye, Uncle. General Avengers. Chamber, bye. Okay, thank you, sir. God bless you, General Avengers. Thank you very much, sir, for your good submission. God bless you. God bless your family. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. Now, the Avengers. And Daddy Shark, please, can you give us your submission? Daddy Shark. Good evening, sir.
To be very brief. Good afternoon, good evening.
I like this guy.
We thank God for His guidance and protection, and for the opportunity to be part of this history. Because what has happened on this Justice for Mohbad is now history. And we pray that God will use us to also be on the good side of history for tomorrow. When we started, we were just following this series of events, and with the God guidance, all of us became a family fighting a common cause. Some who, for material gain, selfish interest, or monetary temptation, fell by the wayside. They also belong to a side of history. We're also talking about them today. Some of them may not be able to bring out their faces. Some have changed their status. Some are even claiming, oh, it's the same position, and that maybe we misunderstood them in the past. But thank God we are here, we are today. At the time we didn't know how God will fight this battle. And at every time we thought we were almost losing out, God to his hand. And the favor of God is what is sustaining this movement to date. From what is coming out and all the damage control that they are doing, boy, objective for what you call him, said, Adora couldn't talk, he tried to reach VDM. I just laugh. Objective. Gbogbo náà fi kan Mohbad ló máa kà ẹ́ tọmọtọmọ until some of you change your ways. We are not here to play. Forget that we are doing analysis. À ń ṣe analysis pẹ̀lú mi ojú lójú ni. À ń ṣe analysis pẹ̀lú ìrora ni. À ń ṣe analysis pẹ̀lú ìbànújẹ́ ni. If you see that we make ourselves happy sometimes, it's because we also needed some of those things, the movement. Objective. You said you've ended your own. There will be no more show on this matter. Somebody can. I just laugh. I said, look at this boy. Somebody who has gotten a new job. You can never stop. Njọ́ tí èsìsìn bá fẹnu kan oyin inú ẹ̀ ló máa kú sí. That will be the end of your career. Máa bá bọ̀. Máa ṣe interview. Àwọn tó ṣe lánàá gbóná bá wọn jáwé délé ni. Àwọn ìyábọ̀ tán wọ black bonnet tán láwọn ní nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì ìbóná bá dé. Ò ní gbàjú 3 days lọ́jọ́ tàbá ra ẹ̀mú. Ò ní dé èèyàn mọ́ láìpẹ́. Nígbà tá a bá dẹ̀ kì ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, gbogbo jẹ́ ṣe gba omi gé lójú bàbá lọ́ba. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà máa fi kàn rẹ̀. And generations.
Hey, I can't stop laughing.
We think we came here. We are looking for justice for Mohbad.
Yes.
Njọ́ tó ń deliver judgment, njọ́ tá a ti ń ka CTC, tá a ti ń wo statement àwọn suspect. Analysis lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. There is nothing that concerns you about we asking for forensic. You are not a family member. You are not Aloba's family. And you are not Justice family. We know where you belong. And at the appropriate time, your matter will be handled. Well, Abuebe, nípa ti jẹ́wọ́ fóun. Wùmí ò lè jẹ́wọ́ fẹ́ lòmíì. It is the super fire that stops the lower fire. Wọ́n ní Ìyábọ̀ bá landlord sọ̀rọ̀. Ta ló tún lè mọ landlord? Ṣé Wùmí gan mọ landlord? Ṣé Àdúrà mọ landlord? Ṣé Ìyá Mohbad mọ landlord? Ta ló mọ landlord? Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ lifestyle bóyá mọ landlord. Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ DJ Bami. Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo spending. Ta ló mọ landlord? Landlord wá jẹ́ spirit. Tó yẹ pé àwọn tó ń gbé ní ilé ò mọ̀. Ìyábọ̀ ló mọ landlord. Ibi tó ti máa yé yín nìyẹn. Wùmí ò ní I call our landlord. Darosha sọ pé I call the landlord. And tó bá bá landlord ṣe wá di spirit.
Landlord is dead.
That none of them interact with. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí landlord náà lè yọjú ńjọ́ kan.
Landlord is dead.
Ṣé bá káàtì èèyàn kan náà ti sanwó rent? Ṣé wọ́n ti gbé receipt rent jáde? But you people that are doubting us, this is even the agreement to the house. Ẹ wo jẹ́ ká ti ń béèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lé. Nítorí yẹ kọ́kọ́ gbé jáde fún wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lé. Is the agreement of that house. Come and see the signature of Mohbad. He signed it. Nítorí ẹ̀ka ẹ̀kọ́ fún màmá nìyẹn. Kádùrá náà ní pé my brother told me even the landlord is Igbo is your Hausa is a Ghanaian. Not if anything wà hàn. Iyabo. Ta ni dá sọ̀rọ̀ landlord? Iyabo. Ta ló ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ royalty? Iyabo. Táwa ariwo táwa náà ń papò fẹ́ jogún ariwo alọ́ba. Ẹni tó bá ní làákàyè àti rí àti mọ̀ tó ń lọ. Wùmí báwo Wùmí ṣe máa kọ́pì agreement ilé yẹn ṣé bó yẹ kí Wùmí tiẹ̀ ti gbé jáde pé àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀ professional car dealer professional nurse Kàrímọ́ ń pọ̀ mọ́ ó yẹ kó nígbà tó Kàrímọ́ ní I saw the duvet I saw when they were carrying airport I saw when they were carrying shoe and shirt ó yẹ kí Wùmí kí Kàrímọ́ náà tiẹ̀ sọ wípé even the agreement of that house when I went there I saw the agreement of that house Kàrímọ́ ò rí agreement ilé they are quiet on that àbí nígbà tá a ti béèrè kò yẹ kó wà lára béèrè tí Kàrímọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àbúrò ẹ̀ ni káàbúrò ọ̀dẹ́ sọ pé àǹtí mi ẹ má mà dá wọn lóhùn this is the agreement of the house kódà the money was moved from so account to pay for the house. Ẹ máa tàn wá when we get to the chapter of properties we will fight you and we will fight dirty. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ sọ pé bàbá òní dá sọ̀rọ̀ ogún ọmọ yóò dá sí i ní ọlọ́run dẹ̀ tó wá mú yín ẹni traditional wedding ni even tí wọ́n bá gbé wọn tradition tí wọ́n bá ní pé Liam àbẹ̀mọ̀ kan ló fẹ́ gbowó kan bàbá tó ní custodian ní gbogbo property Mohbad until tí Liam bá tó àṣìlú many age so gbogbo tó bá jẹmọ́ property nísìn alọ́ba náà ló tó ní ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ló wà is the custodian by the tradition. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wá mọ àṣà Èkìtì kẹ́ ẹ bá mọ custom Èkìtì jà lọ́ba lọ ẹ bọ́ ọ̀tà bẹ́ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ wà sọ fún wa pé eléyìí tí bàbá bú bàbá rẹ̀ ogún tó fi ilẹ̀ kó sọ bí tó fi sí ibi àti pélé ẹni tó lẹ̀ bá wọn dá sínú fámìlì tiwọn kó wá sọ fún wa. Ẹlẹ́ pack out of the house gbogbo yẹn náà ló nítumọ̀ àbí wọn pack out of the house so that the focus will shift. We understood that as well. Since the judgment was delivered, since the group chat leaked, have you heard anything from Darusha? Sheyi, manager, Adura, lifestyle, DJ Bami, all of them remain silent. And what I'm going to learn now, none of them could even say, we told you people, our story is this, there's nothing fishy in our story, everything aligned. Can't you see what has come out of Corona? Can any one of them come out to even put their mouth on what is playing out? Can any one of them talk about the group chat? Do they feel disappointed? Has any one of them talked about the property? Njọba ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń béèrè personal nurse. Àbí ṣé spirit ni personal nurse ni? Gbogbo àwọn tí mo kà lẹ́yìn àtàwọn tó wà nínú ilé yẹn. Have you seen any of them in their interview to say, I even know the personal nurse? As well any of them, any of them. Shadura suffering point. As well as describe the personal nurse. Like the woman is fat, is this, is that, her name is. And if you watch that group chat very well, I want to watch justice for Mohbad. None of them mention any of those key suspects. None of in that group chat, nobody dropped name of any of the people living in the house. Go work with Mohbad and discuss them. Are they saying that there is no suspicion for any of the suspects apart from Naira Marley? Are they saying that people that you are not living with, you give them clean bill on the homicide case? That none of them was brought in, even to link them to Naira Marley. Come on, DJ spending no. Come on, DJ Bami no. Can you people go and find out whether any of those people in the house have any link to these guys? So you want us to hold Naira Marley, but you are not discussing any of the suspects in the house to even link to Naira Marley. And people say that we are coming out. And tó bá ní ká dákẹ́ lórí kéèsì, Ọlọ́run fi òpin sí àdùn ayé ẹ̀. Ó náà wà justice, yóò wà future kò ní rí. Yóò wà progress inú ayé ẹ̀ kò ní rí. Torí yàn kan wá progress, ó ń wá justice, ó ń wá future ni. And tó bá ní rest. Lẹ́yìn náà ni gbogbo fortune gbogbo future ẹ̀ yóò rest. Ono ní rí nǹkan kan nú ayé mọ́ tó bá ní ká rest. We are talking about a serious matter. We are talking about justice. Àdàbí ni wọ́n tó bá ti ní káwa rest torí pé à ń wá justice fọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Gbogbo ibi tí wọn náà ti lè rí.
Tap.
Gbogbo ibi torí ìrànlọ́wọ́ la lọ́ba ló gbà wá débi
Ẹ bá wa tap, ẹ bá wa like ẹ jọ.
Gbogbo ibi tí wọn náà bá ti ń wá ìrànlọ́wọ́ pé káyé ò fi bẹ́tà ìrànlọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ náà rest lẹ́ni. You are not joking. Gbogbo ibi tí ẹ bá ti ń wá tiẹ̀ náà rest lẹ́ni. Wọ́n pa ènìyàn, wọ́n pa ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, aláwọ̀ justice, àwọn àníṣẹ́ ni. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé àníṣẹ́ ni? Àbá àní nǹkan mi ta fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé àwọn aṣeré ń bí ni? So, níjọ́ tẹ́ ẹ lọ wú òkú jáde, drama lẹ wá fẹ́ fi wá ṣe. Emotion wa lẹ fẹ́ wá lò. Àwa ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ tó necessary. Kí ni Mohbad ní? Kí ló pa á? Ara tó ní ilẹ̀ náà ni pé sóun ló lọ́mọ. Ẹ̀yin wá ń pín ogún lẹ́yìn. Ẹ pín AC, ẹ pín ajá, ẹ pín inverter. Bàbá ọmọ òsì ńbẹ̀. Ẹ tó pín DNA. Wọ́n ti pín DNA náà. Gbogbo nǹkan alọ́ba. Ẹ wá lẹ fẹ́ parí ìjà. Ẹ wá ní bàbá should bring the family together. Nígbà ẹ ti pín gbogbo nǹkan tán. Ẹ tó ti gbé àdúrà gan pamọ́. Mọ̀gbà tí gbọ́mọ ti gbàdúrà ni. Kí wọ́n ló tún kù tá a fẹ́ mọ̀? Kí ni alọ́fà fẹ́ kó jọkọ̀ mọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad? Ẹ ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́nà. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń wá peace, ẹ dá gbogbo nǹkan Mohbad padà. Nígbà ẹ bá dá padà tó. Nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀kòrò dídáwó. Ẹ fi Lẹ́kì ṣe lé ẹ sọ̀kòrò dídáhóró. Ẹ wá ní ká lọ́ba wá jọba. Ọba abo ṣé kó wá jọba Lẹ́kì tẹ́ ẹ ti tà tán ni. Immobilization ó wọlé. Àwọn tí ò jẹ́ ní àwọn gàrósà, àwọn ní lówó tó ra mọ́tò, àwọn ní rówó ṣe wedding. Àwọn ìyàwó àwọn ń lọ Tanzania, wọ́n ń lọ Ìbàdàn. Ojú kan náà lálọ́ba wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rá lọ́ba tó bá travel lórí justice ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rá lọ́ba tó bá kọrin lórí justice ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rá lọ́ba tí bá ń jó. Kì í ṣe gbogbo ijó ni ijó enjoyment. Méjì dání, ọ̀sẹ̀ entertainment ní ṣe ni. Àbọ̀rọ̀ ajé. Àbíbi tí kádàrá ti lọ. Ẹ bá ní bàbá tí ń gbẹnu sí máìkì. Enjoyment ni kéèyàn sọ wípé ẹyọ Ọládìméjì sọ mí dàláròyé. Ẹ mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀ ni ó lọ ládi méjì ó lọ sọ̀ǹda láròyé. bọ́tẹ̀ yé kan lójú ti yín bàbá tó ń kọrin ṣé yẹ kí bàbá máa kọrin irú orin tẹ́ ń kọ yẹn irú orin tí ń kọ yẹn tọ́jú ìjọ́mẹ́ǹtì fẹ́ yẹn ẹ̀yin náà kọ tó bá jẹ́ pé ìjọ́mẹ́ǹtì irú orin tí bàbá yẹn ń kọ. ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ yọjú sí alábùjá tó ya Mohbad was here today she's even looking beautiful tomorrow anybody that refuse to come the police can do anything for that person. bàbá tó mẹ́ ẹ̀ kú wọ́n wá ní kí Yomi ọmọ bọ̀ ní police station ó sá lọ ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ pa Kóredé wọ́n ní kí Iyabo ọmọ bọ̀ ní police station ó sá lọ. ìdíje ọlọ́pàá lónílé rí onílé tí ń ṣépè fún bàbá dáàdì mo lè yá mú lọ́mọ́rọ̀ bàbá. If the DNA prove negative, nobody should point at the real father. Ṣé kò jọmọ́rọ̀ bàbá? Naira Marley is not the one. Naira Marley is not the one who actually did it. Let us go and think of this. Ṣé kò jọmọ́rọ̀ bàbá? Mohbad died inside the house. Ṣé kò jọmọ́rọ̀ bàbá? Kápẹ́ńtà tẹ́ ẹ ní òmò nǹkan kan tẹ́ ẹ lámùkún mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ó lọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ ń ṣáájú tẹ́yìn wá ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ wá tún wà lẹ́yìn yín ó tún tì yín kiri ó wà wájú ó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ wá wà láàrin ó wá ń sọ yín dìdàkudà nú ayé. ẹ kúrọ́ máa lọ bá ìpè tó gbà èpè alọ́bọ̀ wàá wọ international ẹ wò pé tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ń gbà lẹ́nu ẹ wò pé tí Ìyábọ̀ ó sì rìn ní èpè tí Ìyábọ̀ gbà yọ̀wọ̀ Guinness Book of Record lórí kan èpè tí ó wọ Guinness Book of Record ni ó rìn wọ́n rìn ṣáàdì gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń pẹ́ jáde yẹn àwọn àbẹ̀ ní ìdèdèrìn àwọn ìyá kan tẹ́ ń pé ékinní àwọn ìyá òpònú ìyá tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó tún wá ń kọ̀ǹfàmù ọ̀rọ̀ láì mọ̀ ibi tó pọlọ wọ́n dọ̀bálẹ̀ sí wọ́n lágbo ebèlì o wọ́n ló fún yàn ní dírọ́ọ̀gì o wọ́n wá ní ó bá ẹni yẹn sùn o ìgbà tí wèrè àbẹ̀ní ó jáde ó lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ parọ́ ni òun ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá yẹ pé ti dírọ́ọ̀gì ni òun lè gbà ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí ìyẹn ti gba ti dírọ́ọ̀gì kí ẹni dírọ́ọ̀gì dẹ̀ náà fi sínú ìjẹ́ fi ń bá wọn sùn ṣé kò ti gbà kejì dídìrín yá ó ní tọ́ba jẹ́ ìgbé tí bá ṣe é rí pé ntí lédi ẹ̀ mú sọ òótọ́ ni ó ní